Yo, what is up, y'all? It's Mateo Trades back again with another backtesting session. Um, I think this is number 19. I'm not really too sure. I don't know. I think so. I was just looking at the stats, but yeah, around a 60% win rate right now. Not great. Pretty like. I mean, like realistically, I don't really care too much. I know it's backtesting, so it's like not a big deal. I know that I can improve it. And yeah, so I'm just going to focus on that today. Just not really improving my win rate, but just improving my fades and improving my discretion. Because I feel like those two things, whenever I'm focused on those, I feel like I have the best. Um, I always trade the best when those two things are locked in. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna just get straight to it because I don't wanna I don't wanna waste y'all's time and I don't wanna waste my time. So yeah. Yeah, so starting off on the 23rd, we're going to start off on the monthly here. Overall, looking a bit more bearish. We're in clear bearish order flow off all-time highs. S&T is at all-time highs. Respecting bearish, disrespecting bullish. Displacing through this low right here, which makes me think that these lows could be next. So, yeah, looks pretty good to trade back to those lows. We do have an unfilled weekly above. Actually two, and we're overall pretty discounted right now, so I could see a rebalance. Not really too sure why, but the last couple weeks we've just been like edging on like the unfilled weeklies, which is kind of weird, but we might just end up displacing because it seems like that's a little trend that's been happening. But we could potentially see maybe just a pullback into this daily intermediate term high, which is the IRL, as we just displaced through this 4 hour off of external sell side. So I don't really think that we should see lower. We might want to see a fill of this NWOG though, and then higher. But to be honest, like this draw definitely makes a lot of sense with this 4 hour inversion and then pull back to the 4 hour BISI. We also have what looks to be seek and destroy. Ooh, we do actually have an SMT here. I don't like how we inverse that hourly. I don't know. This is kind of weird. If we end up holding the 4 hour and giving bullish, like holding the 4 hour, holding London session lows, tapping into the NWOG and then ripping, and then we get like a bullish confirmation, then I think we can consider this SMT to be invalid or to just be like seek and destroy conditions. So leaning a bit more bearish here. Bullish, sorry. Leaning a bit more bullish today because we took daily ERL and then now 4 hour IFG higher back toward daily intermediate term high, but we also made an SMT with that and could see lower off the SMT. Yeah, and could see lower off the SMT into the NWOG, and then based on how 10 a.m. opens, we can proceed. Ooh, proceed, is that a spell? Or is it, I don't know if it's two C's, but whatever. Accordingly. No, I think that's correct. Yeah, so drawn liquidity right now is just gonna be I guess London lows. I don't know. This is really weird just because we inverse the hourly. But it definitely makes sense to trade back to these lows. So I guess the short-term draw is NWOG and then condition based off that. Conditions for draw is going to be London session lows and NWOG. Strength of bias is like a 2.5. I think, yeah, probably like a 2.5. I just don't really like that SMT. If the SMT wasn't there, then I think it would be pretty obviously bullish. But now we have to just gauge the reaction. So, like, our opening bias is not going to be very strong here. Let's see how we open, though. Okay, soup that. Okay, 3 drive. Do we have 30-second, 15-second? Definitely would not be open to trading that because actually we have a MAC to this unfilled 5-minute. This wouldn't be horrible. We do have some LRL above, pretty clear accumulation zones, good soup of sell side, good type of CE in this NWOG. I think that's pretty nice. Let's see if we have a 15-second. We do. It's not a super clean close. Although, bro, honestly, this does look kind of good. At least, like, that 5-minute is an agreed upon drawn liquidity. So I don't think that would be bad. We also have an external SMT with this low. We have a 15-second SMT or something? No. That's fine. Yo, low-key, I might just take this. This doesn't look bad at all. We also have equal highs here. On the 1-minute? No, not the 1-minute. On the 15-second, we have equal highs. We do have some nice stacked highs up here. Good equal highs. Good more stacked highs. Yeah, bro, honestly, this is not bad at all. I don't really see much of a reason not to take this. Alright, I'll probably just take this then. Do we have anything? Like, we do have that SMT, which is a little bit annoying. But it is seek and destroy as well. We have pretty high resistance below. Delivering from the NWOG with... I think I just need to remember that my drawn liquidity isn't super strong here. And so yes, this internal model looks really good. But how does this draw look? The weekly looks a bit more bullish. Daily open high, SMT with the daily intermediate term high. Then we're displacing lower. We are inside of this 4-hour. We did inverse the 4-hour higher as well. Yeah, so seems like we could be respecting this 4-hour. Did just soup out London session lows. I don't know. I think it'd be better to wait for a con. I'm not super confident here. Like, I think this internal model looks really clean. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like the drawn liquidity overall I'm not super confident in, so I'd rather wait. And plus, we didn't even fill the full NWOG, which a lot of the time we do usually just react off CE. But, bro, what a fade. What a fade that was. Come on now. Don't play with me. Yeah, it would have been kind of cheesy if I lost that too. Really good fade. I think internal model was pretty good, but just pretty bad yall overall, and I wasn't super confident, so I'd rather just wait for more confirming structure. Yeah. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we get out of this. Okay. That's some good displacement now. After the NWOG fill, do we have a 2-minute maybe? No, 30-second. Nah, I mean, there was this little 30-second, but yeah, it wasn't too good. I like, I would like some caught longs from here. I think that would be good. Ooh, looks like we might not get that. That's okay. I don't really like that we took out these highs though and just souped that. I feel like that's kind of mid. We also didn't leave very much bus. Okay, yeah, just displacing lower. And this 4 hour closed an inversion, so I am obviously going to be bearish here. We do have a 5 minute that we could potentially hit. Okay, not bad, not bad. What do we have, like an hourly unfilled? Nah. We did open lower into the hourly unfilled. Yeah, bro, honestly, I feel like I just shouldn't be trading right now. Should not be trading this. This is some pretty awful PA. We do have this set up. It's pretty trash though, to be honest. We have like maybe a 3 minute unfilled. No, 2 minute. We have a little 2 minute unfilled. But I don't think that's worth it to short to that. Especially with such, yeah, would have just been break even there. Especially with such like mid structure here. I really don't think it's worth trading today, so yeah, bro, I don't know, it's really weird. Nothing clean at all today. I wonder why it was slow PA. I guess it was just Monday. Do we have like news later on this week maybe? Tuesday, what's this? Powell speaks. Oh, okay. FOMC minutes, not super significant. I don't know. It's weird. I guess ES did most of the damage today though. Like we did go and take out these London highs on ES. Which I don't know, it's a bit weird, but that's fine. Yeah, anyway, let's just go straight to the next day because I'm not gonna waste time with Monday. That was just kind of trash PA. Damn, fat end walk, bro. Or end dog. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, so yeah, bearish order flow. I guess yeah, weekly open high. Tapped into that daily on ES. Good displacement lower out of that. This is kind of weird though, I don't know. We do have an unfilled 4 hour right here. Wait, one sec. Alright, yeah. Definitely I don't know, this is really weird. Like we do have this end dog above. Took out ERL being this 4 hour because we're delivering from buy side. Yeah, took out sell side and then dude, what the fuzz. This is really weird. SMT here. It's not bad. Okay, wait. One sec. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, today's freaking weird, bro. I don't know. This is not great PA. Like, we do have good delivery off this SMT. But actually, no, that's horrible delivery because we just created a fat NWOG unfilled 4 hour above. Sponsored Asia highs, which is kind of whack as well. Good LRL above though, so that's good. We have a little SMT internally as well as this external one. And then I guess I can be a bit more bullish, but I'm just not. I don't know. I don't really like this too much. What could we? I guess we could maybe see something off this low. Wouldn't be horrible. Yeah, I guess. Is this like a 15-minute market structure shift? Yeah, 15-minute market structure shift out of the hourly with an SMT with previous day's low. Unfilled 4 hour above plus undog plus LRL leading to Asia session high. So I think it's a bit more bullish, but leaning a bit more bullish because everything is showing bullish, but not super confident because mid-PA. Yeah, just, I don't know, really choppy pre-market. But I could see longs here. I think longs make a lot of sense, especially after seeing this 15-minute market structure shift out of the hourly and previously as a little sweep. I think that makes a lot of sense. And yeah, so drawn liquidity is probably just going to be the end dog. And then conditions is going to be the 30-minute BC. Strength of draw, probably a 3. I don't know, a 3 or 3.5. Low-key end dogs are pretty strong. I would say 3.5 if we get good structure. Okay. Okay. This isn't bad. Dang. I'm low-key kind of willing to take this. That's not a fair value gap. Okay. We do have a 3-minute. Do I wait for the 3-minute? Oh, there's also a 4-minute. Oh, that's kind of mid. We also have an SMT at this internal high. And I think this external high, right? Or no? No, that's equal highs. Yeah, I think it's better to just wait here. Good fade. And displaces lower. And there goes London session lows. Wow, okay. Yeah. I'm not even gonna show that fade. I think that was a pretty clear fade. Even though we inversed that 1 minute, it's just SMT with like all of these highs. There's also a 3-minute, and also I'm just not super confident in this drawn liquidity. This should honestly be a 3. I wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, well there goes these lows. Dang, the heck, 12.15. Huh. Okay, well we'll see how we react off these lows here. If at all, I don't know. It doesn't really look like we are. Okay, there's 10 AM open. So we just absolutely ran straight through all of this. And we're ripping lower at the moment. So hourly is holding us bearish. We tapped into these order blocks and clearly bearish off that. Ripping lower toward these stacked lows at previous week's low. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if we can get some internal structure. Maybe we could take shorts. Dang, bro. Just ripping lower. Okay. Pulled back into this 15-minute. Do we have a 30-minute? We do, I think, right? Yeah. If we can tap into that 30-minute, this wouldn't be bad, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Bruh. Brother. No, bro, no 30-minute top. Come on now. Yo, what? Okay, maybe 11 AM open high. This is kind of trash, though. Now we have an hourly, too. We did inverse that hourly, which I do like, but, bro, there's no way I'm taking this without topping that hourly. What the fuzz, man? What are we doing? Oh, I guess we're generating liquidity for Powell. Probably. Or just for PM? Maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah, tapped into that. Overall delivering lower. 30 minutes. Bro, yeah, this, I don't know. This P is just super weird. Because showing 15-minute bullish. Yeah, we're just like inversing and then inversing. Like, it, yeah, it's horrible PA. So nothing there for Tuesday. Nothing today. Faded along off open, but it was pretty bad, so not gonna go over it. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So 25th. Let's see. All right. So weekly still honestly looks pretty bearish to previous week's low. Daily, we still have that NWAG above. I don't really like this previous day's close. It kind of closed like a rejection of this wick. So we might want to see higher. However, we did just trade into that 4-hour. Give really good displacement lower. Is that that's not a 4-hour inversion, but probably. Do we have an SMT at these odds? No. Yeah, honestly though, like I don't really see why we should run back up to these highs. Like everything order flow wise is saying that we're bearish. We tapped into this 4-hour. We give a market structure shift. We are now holding bearish order flow. We have this hourly condition that just opened up and it's right at equilibrium. So I think that if we can trade back up into that, we could definitely see some really clean shorts down to all of these lows. Previous day's low looks pretty clean, as well as previous week's low. And now if we do displace above this hourly intermediate term high, then I think these highs make a lot of sense. But we also do have an SMT with with ES running into this NWAG. Didn't quite fill it, but did run into it. So yeah, but I'm definitely leaning more bearish here. Leaning more bearish. Order flow wise. Very clean bearish buys as SMT into NWAG, and then 4-hour Civi is holding bearish with 1-hour market structure shift, and we're holding bearish order flow right now. So I like shorts to previous day's low. Draw liquidity is going to be previous day's low. Conditions for draw is going to be 1-hour Civi, and I think I'll give it a 4. Or to be bullish 1-hour intermediate term high. Yeah, so let's see. Yo, if this gives a PDI, this would be the most. Yo, chill. Hold up. Let me make sure that I'm not being stupid. This looks insane, bro. What? Okay. What the flip? Chill, bro. Let me get my PDI. Yo. What? Okay, I guess we're bullish. Damn. That looks so A+, bro. That's like a... what is this? Durable goods? Damn, man, we have data wick. Holy, man. I'm low-key so surprised that we didn't give a PDI there. Anyway, I guess we're bullish to these eyes. I don't know, we'll see how we react off this, but it's looking pretty bullish right now. We do have an unfilled 5-minute though. Ooh. Okay. 15-minute close like that. Hourly's displacing lower. I guess this 5-minute would be my condition. Two-minute. I don't really like longs from here. What's the hourly look like? Hourly didn't inverse. 4 hours holding bullish. Bro, what? Why? I guess the NWAG above? I don't know. This is just really weird. I really don't like these lows if I'm going to be longing, and I don't like the fact that we didn't close strongly above this. Maybe we can see a pullback into the 15-minute, and that can be the condition. Bruh. Okay, I don't like that we just edged those lows. Open to 5-minute. Wow, okay, yeah, there wasn't really anything here, to be honest. Probably would have gotten stopped out on those longs too in the 2 minute. Because stop loss. I doubt that I would have put stop loss at the wick. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, it either would have come really close to stop loss and then ran, or just stop loss. So, but I'm kind of surprised that we didn't hit that 15 minute. However, I guess it does make sense running higher. But yeah, 15 minute was my condition, just didn't get met. Yeah, I think I would have been okay with long off this. Yeah, that wouldn't have been too bad. I don't know. A little bit weird today, but still could see something. Yeah. Horrible TTC. Okay, that is a 15 minute. Took out previous day's highs. We have nothing below. I mean, I guess we could see a run to some of these highs above. It's not like too bad. Do we have a 2 minute? No. Good internal sweep into that 15 minute. Did 10 a.m. do a lot? 10 a.m. distributed about 1%. I think this is pretty good distribution. Yeah, 10 a.m. took the draw. There's no reason to be trading 11 a.m. here. Yeah, would have just been break even. Or yeah, definitely break even actually. Yeah, just honestly again, really midday. Could have something to do with FOMC minutes and PM. Apparently that does make a bit of a difference. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I guess better delivery in PM. But I don't know. Just it was definitely a weird day. I don't know. I'm really surprised that we didn't get that PDI off open. And then these 5 minute longs, I just wasn't super confident because I don't know, kind of wanted to wait till 10. And these were just really bugging me. And then yeah, at 10 a.m. we just kind of edged the 15 minute condition, which was weird. And yeah, just ended up ripping straight to previous day's high, so there wasn't really much that I could have taken today. Yeah, actually no, it wasn't even B. Everything was like a C today. Yeah, there was no setups other than that 2 minute, which was, yeah, that was pretty mid, to be honest. I don't know, unless you have like a lot of conviction to that high, but obviously I didn't because order flow is just indecisive. And I don't know, the condition just didn't feel, I don't know, it didn't feel strong. Targets were kind of trash, just being this random 945 high. Also 1 minute created a bunch of slanted lows. Yeah, it was a pretty bad trade. Anyway, let's go to Thursday. Hopefully we can see some better PA today. Alright, so to the 26th weekly. Okay, the weekly did just flip bullish, so we might want to end up running through this unfilled weekly, but we might just still be bearish. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is a horrible week, bro. Just straight chop. We do have an SMT at this high. We have daily open high and internal SMT as well. So let's mark that off. Dude, what the flip, man? Okay, we have an SMT at previous day's high. Not really much external influence here. 30-minute market structure shift on, I was going to say unsponsored London lows, but we did take out this low. Do we have an hourly here? No, no hourly for value gap. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Don't really like this. Yeah, we don't really have like any PD rays that are influencing price. It's just these S&Ts above and like generated sell side below, which is pretty clean. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I think bearish makes a bit more sense here. If we can maybe trade back up into like this or something and then get some good shorts. Leaning a bit more bearish today, but a bit more risk off because we have no PDAs influencing price right now. It's just the, what's it called? It's just the S&Ts above and generated sell side below. So that's all I really have to go off of. And just internal structure. So 30-minute IFVG lower means probably bearish. Yeah, this week has been pretty tough conditions, but pretty happy that I've been able to like recognize that and be a bit more risk off, because bro, realistically, like, who wants to be trading this, bro? There's like nothing obvious here. Or I mean, it's even more clear on the 4 hour. Like, this is just awful. This is straight chop. So yeah, like, definitely being risk off is the method here. I guess drawn liquidity could be London lows, but not super strong. London session low. Conditions is gonna be the 15-minute SIBI. And I'd give it a 3. Okay, tapped into that. Yeah, see, like, it's just, bro, like, nothing that we're really doing makes sense. Like, we inverse the 30-minute and displace this intermediate term low just to rip higher on the next candle. Like, it doesn't really make much sense. I think we did just fill this NWOG. Yeah, we did. Alright, let's see if we want to continue running lower off the NWOG fill, or I guess we're running to that daily intermediate term high, right? Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see how we react off this, or if we just keep running straight through it, because I don't know, this market's like a war zone. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like there is nothing to trade today. Yeah, just really awful week, to be completely honest. Yeah, horrible. They just ripped straight up to daily intermediate term highs. Yeah, so pretty awful week. Let's see if Friday can do something good. Okay. That's not great. It's okay. It's better. It's honestly better than the rest of this week. We have a daily inversion higher, delivering from, yes, bro. Now we actually have like something external that makes sense. Delivering from weekly sell side. Dang, monthly's rejecting pretty nice. Weekly unfilled right above. We have relative equal highs with that. We have CE of this rejection blocks holding. Good displacement through this hourly. I swear I've seen this PA before. Dang, I swear I saw this like a year ago or something. But that might have been the lower time frame, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty bullish to that unfilled weekly. We're also just in 4-hour bullish order flow clearly, and there's a 4-hour breakaway gap because we have this 1 hour. We do have unsponsored London lows, which kind of sucks, but I don't really mind. We did tap into CE of this rejection. I don't know if that's CE actually. Yes, perfectly tapped CE. So that's good. We have this 30-minute BISI, so I could see some longs off of that. So defo leaning. Damn, what the flip? More bullish today. We have daily inverse higher toward weekly unfilled, and then now 4-hour is holding bullish order flow, and we made a really nice 30-minute condition for some longs. Yeah, draw liquidity is going to be weekly unfilled. Nice. Conditions for my draw. My conditions, I guess, like, if this 30-minute gets inversed, I could see short-term bearish to the unfilled 4-hour and maybe the stacked session lows. If condition gets inversed, could see unfilled. Oh, I should say 30-minute. Hold up. If 30-minute gets inverse, could see unfilled 4-hour and session and stacked session lows, but if holds are like longs to high day. Strength of draw, I give it a 4, probably a 4. If we had an SMT at these lows or a soup of Asia lows, then I think these longs would have been really clean, or I think this would be like a 4.5, maybe even a 5 to be honest. But I think just because we don't have that, it's going to be a little bit lower rated. Still really confident. Yeah, why am I surprised? Bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Not even a pullback to a 5-minute, eh? That's... Oh my gosh, this week has been horrible. I genuinely don't think there was anything I could have taken this week. Unfilled hourly. And I can't trade this because look how big... Actually, this was kind of trash. Low key, maybe 11 a.m. Open, low, high, close. Possibly. Let's see. 10 a.m. open was right here. Let's see. Yeah, bro. What the fuzz? Oh my gosh, there was an SMT into that. Wait, was there any SMTs before as well? Nah. Okay, there wasn't. I don't know. This might be a decent one. Let me see. Okay, we do have an SMT. We did soup out 10 a.m. open key open price. We have an SMT into this hourly. I think pretty clean. Do have good buy side above. Yeah, we have some pretty slanted highs right here. Let's see. How can we get like a 1-to-1 to internal high maybe? Not really. Yeah, I need to like limit this. Let's see. Okay, 10 a.m. key open. Good hourly, good 4-hour. Dang, bro, we literally edged that too. Holy. We do have an SMT, but that's clearly not holding. Yeah, I don't know. I think this looks pretty good, to be honest. That's what relative equal has? Yeah. Bro, I feel like this is super clean, to be honest. Could see an entry off this, maybe. Back up to that. Wouldn't be bad. I mean, bro, honestly, I don't really think this is horrible. I think this is decent. It's just 11 a.m. on a Friday, on a day that we like already distributed 300 points over AM session. Bro, this is kind of trash, to be honest. Like, it's a really good trade internally, and I think it can probably play out, but it's just, bro, like, what are we doing? This is also premium to hourly, which doesn't really matter because we generated such obvious buy side here. This is a good 5-minute. I guess 5-minute cons wouldn't be bad. 11 a.m. did open lower. 15-minute close, really strong bullish. Holding that. I feel like both pairs are in a good spot for distribution after souping out 10 a.m. key open. Holding that 15-minute and then S&T with the hourly. Dude, I don't know. This is really weird. I feel like it's just a FOMO entry, man. Maybe on the 1 minute we have something cleaner. 1 minute uni's holding. I don't know. Everything bullish is holding in the 1 minute. Bro. Oh, this looks really good. I just don't like how we distributed like freaking 2%, bro. 300 points. Like, what? That's so bad. Like, 200-point distribution. But look how obvious that draw is. And 5 minute. It's not even a 1 minute. Like, it's a 5-minute inversion, bro. Maybe I'll just take this, break even at this high, and then just leave it running. I don't know. I feel like this is a bit of a half-ass trade, though, to be honest. How long are we into this recording? Okay, we're 40 minutes in. I can yap a little bit and actually like make sure that I'm confident if I'm taking this. Okay, let's see. We have the weekly unfilled above. We have like literally one tick away relative equal highs with this daily buy side. We have an inversion of this whole leg. We're holding bullish 4 hour. Like, there's no question that we're bullish. We're obviously bullish. It's just the question is, do I want a long after ripping like 300 something points and then basically just longing off an S&T with an hourly? We did hit the 10 a.m. key open. We've been shopping since 10:30, generated liquidity. I feel like this is a decent trade. Okay. Do we have low resistance or high resistance below? I would say it's pretty high resistance. We have an S&T with that hourly. We have an open low. Everything below on the 1 minute is sponsored. So I would say it's pretty high resistance below, and we do have some good stacked buy side above, which I do definitely like. Then we have these relative equal highs, which is very low resistance. Am I expecting good conditions? No. Okay. Bro, I think just based on that, I should probably fade this. Even though I know that this is most likely going to play out. I'm just not expecting good conditions, and why would I risk capital on a Friday at 11 a.m. where we distributed 300 points already in AM session? Is that really smart? No. Even though it's a good trade and it'll probably play out, It's just not smart. So we'll see. Okay. Played out. Yeah, I mean, like, bro, like, I did expect it to play out. But, yeah, it just wasn't great. And if I did break even here, which honestly in hindsight would have been, like, a horrible idea. That would have been so stupid. But, yeah, I would have just gone break even. If I did take a cont, then this would have cooked. Because longs there, stops right here, TP right here for 1-to-1. So yeah, I would have cooked off that. No break even because that's just too obvious of a draw. And yeah, I mean, yeah, just mid. Like, I'm like, I like, bro, if this was a loss, I would be so cheesed on myself. Horrible week. Waited till Friday at 11:15 to take a 5-minute long after displacing like 300 points in AM. Yeah, nah, bro, I would have been vexed if this was a loss. Good trade mechanically, but just like horrible conditions. Distributed 300 points on Friday and 11 a.m. And it was after 11 a.m. Yeah, so just honestly, really good day today. Really, like, I know I'm saying that even though it was like a horrible day, but the reason that it was a really good day was because this was a really good fade. So, really good day today. And I know that it was actually a horrible day, but this was a really good fade. And I think me last week when I was taking all those trash trades would have probably taken something like this. Even though it played out, this was a bad trade. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, so honestly pretty happy with how I played this week. I know I didn't take any trades, but I honestly couldn't care less. Like, obviously it would have been nice to have a week where I would have banked like 3 trades, like 100% win rate week. But bro, like, if no trades are offered and I take a trade, then I'm an idiot. And there was no trades offered here. Like, all of this PA was horrible. Straight shot. Look at it, bro. Look at this 4. Look at this 4. If all you saw coming into the day was this on the 4-hour, bro, I would probably just go back to sleep. Like, there's no way that I'm trading this. Friday, on the other hand, this actually offered a little bit of potential, but again, bro, like, it just ripped. There was nothing. And then that trade at the end was just horrible. So it's like, there's nothing. Like, I'm not cheesed in any way about this week. I think I played this well. I think I played this really well, actually. Dang, I didn't even see, but ES already tapped into the weekly. Yeah, what if, bro? Yeah. Anyway, hopefully next week is a little bit better. PA, I mean, usually after big accumulation weeks, we just get pretty big distribution. So hopefully that's the case for next week. And yeah, stay tuned for more backtesting videos. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. I hope you all learned something, and peace out. Oh wait, wrong thing.